Hey everyone, it's David Black for the Luvem or Leavem Advice Panel series, and this week's question is, I've been seeing someone for a while and we're getting on great, but they've been married 3 times before. Should I give them a chance, or is this a big warning sign? Now, personally, I think that you shouldn't necessarily measure someone on any kind of what you perceive as maybe failure in the past. There is a great saying, I believe it was James Watson, the founder of IBM company, that said someone came up to him and asked him what the secret for success was in life, and what's the best way to succeed in life. And he said, the best way to succeed in life is to double your failure rate. So just think about that for a second. You know, in order to succeed, you have to fail a lot. Now, I'm not saying someone with 3 failed marriages is necessarily a failure in life. Absolutely, on the contrary. Someone like that is going to have learned, going to have been through a lot, and have a lot of experiences behind them that potentially is going to make them a better person from it. So when you see failed marriages, don't think straight away that it just means the person's off there, that it was always their fault anyway. It's not always going to have been their fault. And time changes people as well. Experiences change people. The person that they were back on their first marriage isn't necessarily the person they are today. So, I mean, the best judge of character is not someone's past history. It's what you experience with them in your, interactions, in your dating life with them. The more time you spend with them, you get to know them as a person, and you're the one that's in the best position to make that judgment call as to whether you should give them a chance or whether it's potentially a warning sign. I mean, when people are young, some people rush into marriage. The reasons people break up are many, and vast and wide. So they might have rushed into it when they were young and reckless. They might have not realised that they were making a mistake. They might have been young and naive and easily led, or something like that. Or sometimes people get married that kind of know that they aren't compatible, but they feel like it's the right thing to do at the time. It's not really a judgment on them that they then later down the line decide to end their marriage. It's not really that much different, other than you sign that legal bit of paper that says you're married. It's not that much different to having other relationships in the past that have subsequently come to an end, and you've both moved on, you've both gone your separate ways. So just because it's had this label marriage and there's been a ceremony and things have signed and the priest or whoever there has made it official, doesn't necessarily mean it's got more or less weight than just the fact that they've had other partners in the past, had other relationships. So bottom line, I guess what I'm saying is, it comes down to you. You're in the best position to make this decision, and trust your own intuition. If they really feel like they're a good person, then I'm sure that they're good for you. Whereas if you're kind of getting that little suspect feeling, something's not quite right, you can feel some distant alarm bells that perhaps you're not paying attention to deliberately because you're attracted to them, then maybe it's time to give your intuition more of a chance to actually dictate what is most likely the right thing for you to do. So there we go. David Black for the Luvem or Leavem Advice Panel. Until next time, I'll see you later.